Hi everybody, it's Debbie here. Welcome back to my crafty den. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me. And if you like what you see, please consider hitting the subscribe button so that you can come back and view some more of my videos. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate each and every single view. So let's get started. Hi everybody. Today it's time for me to move everything from my January pocket sized traveler's notebook. This is my everyday carry that I take everywhere with me, and I am going to move this stuff here that I carry everywhere into this Foxy Fix traveler's notebook cover. This is well worn, well used. I've carried this one, I think, more than any other of my covers. It's got a ink stain or something here. It's worn. It's got dents. It's just well worn. And I love it. I love it that way because for me, leather is meant to be used, not just to be pretty and sit on a shelf. So I like to use my covers. So this one has the pink. It's the pink. I can't remember. Gosh, I'd have to look it up to see the color, but it's pink with black stitching. It has a purple elastics, this like light mauve, but it does have the black little fox embossed here and the little fox's footprint here, which I absolutely love. I didn't get this one new. It is a second hand, so, and that's fine with me because I mean, I'm not trying to keep them pristine. I like the age and the wear. You can see that this one actually got wet at the top. I think last year when I was carrying it, I put it into my purse like this. I had a water bottle in there and the water bottle leaked. So yeah, it is what it is, but it's beautiful still, absolutely beautiful. So I am going to make some little dashboard covers, kind of what, let me take my cards out of here and set them aside. Kind of like what I did for here. I'm just going to, you know, use some papers to cover a few different things and put my notebooks over. So yeah, let's get that started. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut some covers to size using this pretty pink polka dotted paper, which is, I think it's very pretty. So the first thing I'm going to do is to cut some 5.5-inch strips because that's the size or the height of my papers. That's what I want, is a 5.5-inch height. So right on there, I'm going to do one strip, and I am going to do 2 strips. I guess it works if I go with the right one. I'm going to back this book onto this paper, just like that. So basically what I'm doing is just making a new cover for my papers with some double-sided tape. Isn't that crazy? So I might use this washable glue stick instead. I can't find my double-sided tape. So all I'm going to do is just put a little dab down there, and I don't even think I'm going to do that right there, that side. I'm just going to stick it on one side like this. Just like that. And then I can close this. Whoops, it didn't stick. So much for that glue stick. So this is not working out very well. Some days when you go to do stuff, it just feels like it should be the wrong day. But this has to get done. I mean, it's the end of January. I need my new setup. I'm going to put it over here like this and then cut it, because I just want some of that two-toned there. Just like that. Then I'm going to take my scissors. I think my paper trimmer might be a little bit easier if I line it up correctly. I'm just lining this edge of this book up with the line here, just like that. And then it's just easier to do it this way. Then I'm going to turn this over like this, and I'm going to pinch it shut, just like that. Then I'm going to do the same thing, but because I can't cut through the thickness of the whole book, I'm just going to put a little tick there and there. And then, because so see when it's closed and when it's open, the difference. So when I open this book, this paper slides out further. So there's a 1/4 of an inch here that it needs to wrap around the book, just like this. So I am going to cut that where I've got my 2 little lines, just like this. And then I have my cover for this one. And I'm going to do the same thing with the next one. I'm going to take this one out. It is my calendars. And I am going to do my February cover. Now this one will be even bigger because this is 2 booklets together. So same thing, just pop it off here, just like that. That's why I like my repositionable paper. So I'm going to put this as the front. Yes, this is the front. So I'm going to put this on here like this. And I'm just going to give it a little sticky. Not a ton, just a little. There's a little bit left on here. I might be able to just use what was there from last month. So I might be able to just put this on here like that. Wrap it around. I don't need that extra piece. Wrap that around. And stick that down right there. Just like that. And it's done as well. So these 2 are wrapped. So I want to put something cutesy on the front. Valentine's Day is in February. I don't want to do a ton of Valentine's decorating in my wallet, but I do like February to be the romantic month. So, oh my gosh, I think this is the one I need for hair. I deserve new shoes. Yes, I think I'm going to put that right on there because I just think it's cute. This is from the Ooh La La paper pad from Michael's from 2 years ago, and I've used so much of this paper pad. I think this is the second time I've probably used this piece for something. So I've got that. Let me clean that glue up a little bit. I'm just going to get a baby wipe here and clean this glue. So the last thing that I have to take out of here is my wallet. It has to go in. It's not the last thing, but the last thing that goes on the strings. I always find this difficult to do and show without there. So this, a little bit of sticky there, and a little bit of sticky there. So it still has a little bit of sticky on it. That's my wallet. Just got to keep that paper for something else. What am I going to put on the outside of this one? Because I want it to divide these up. I have this paper pad that is so pretty. And I'm hoping I can find a contrasting. Oh, isn't that? I mean, if you're going for romantic, that's pretty. And so is this. And so is this. I think it would be neat to cut a piece right out of this like that. I wonder if I can do that. So using my paper cutter, I would basically have to cut down a straight edge like this and make this into a straight edge. Can I get it over there a little wee bit more? Like that. Then I have a straight edge to work from. And I can put this down like this. I'm going to start from this side because I think it's prettier. So put that down from that side to make a corner. And then, do I have 5.5 inches? I do have 5.5 inches. Now I can cut some off of here. And I can go 5.5 inches. Just like that. That's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So, so pretty. And to make that stick on here, I know this is a little bit sticky, but I'm just going to take a little piece of this tape, just a little bit, and put it there. Which do I want? This is the front. I forgot what the front was. I think I need to open this up and do it like this. So that's the front. Which one do I want to be the front? This one or this one? I think this one. This one's got some more flowers. There's more florals on this one. So lay it down there like that. And then I'm just going to take a piece of this and I'm going to put it on here. Like I said, my wallet gets dirty from these pieces of tacky stuff that I put on here, but I never see it because I always have a there. Perfect. So now I just need to trim down this side. This is crooked as heck. Let's see if I can do this. All I want to do is put a teeny tiny bit of this. I need to cut it from there. Get it on that line so my cut is straight and go like that. Now I've got it. I never try to put it past the zipper. I've just learned from experience that that just makes it difficult to use my wallet. So I've got the three main things covered. that I want in here. I can use my little February calendar that I'm going to take out of here. So this will be my month at a glance. And I don't want that little tip on the bottom. So I'm going to cut that off as well. Have I ever put this up here that I haven't had to charge around? I don't think so. I always want to put it up the wrong side. So I'm going to take this now, and I am going to put some tape on the back of it. That's pretty, that leaf. And most of the time when you're opening it, you're in a store, you're at a till, you're, you know, I just like people to see how it's pretty. Why would I want to take something out of my purse and show it to people that was messy and ugly and not decorated? That's not me. And like I said, it's a little bit of a creative outlet to do this. So my wallet, my calendar, get that down. So I have my month at a glance, and then I have my weeklies on the inside. And I do put things in here that I need. I didn't even plan oh no, I guess that's next week's. I did plan a little bit in here last week. So yeah, so I have these. I don't show me planning in here and what I put in here because it's just so simple. Really, really simple. So set that aside, and then I'm going to get my cover. I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to put these things in here, there, like that. So I have my 4 sections. This covers really, really well. Where the wide is just perfect for wrapping right around. It just leaves all kinds of room here, and I like that because the way I have it laid out, my wallet sticks out the furthest, but I have room for my pen here now. And I'm going to put that in from my other planner. I'm still using this pen, which is, it says BP on it. I don't know where it came from. I wish I knew where it came from. I should try to look it up online, maybe. But it has a flashlight on this end, and it has the stylus on this end. And you pull it out like this to write, which makes it absolutely perfect for putting in here. And I'll show you how I do it. I slide this down in here, and I actually clip that right over top, and I don't take this out at all. I just take this out. When I need my pen, I just pull it out, and I put it back in when I'm done with it. So in the back here, I carry, so I can show you, I've got a gift card in here. I have another gift card in here. This was my bonus from work this year, so I have that. And I have some stamps, and I have some blank checks, just in case. Not signed blank checks, just blank checks. And I put these in the back here because these are things that they're no good for me. They do nothing for me sitting at home. Nothing, absolutely nothing for me sitting at home. Then in the front here, I typically put, oh, this has got to go in the bank. I have a check from Rakuten that I still haven't deposited. And I have my little card for getting milk at the dairy. So I'm going to put them in here, like that, and I'll slip my bank card in here as well. So my bank card goes there because it's the easiest way for me to get to it, and it's the thing that I use the most, and I don't have to open up my whole wallet every time I use that. So I actually slip my bank card and my Air Miles card in here. They're the two things I use the most. And then I need some Post-it notes. I love having some Post-it notes in here. So let me see what I'm going to get for February. So I kind of love these. They're a deep plum color. They kind of go nice with the pink. And they just have this. I don't need them all in here. I just need a few. So I've got a few. And they say, "Hello, beautiful," on them. And they're awesome. They're really pretty. So I'm going to set them in there like that. But before I put them in there like that, I want a piece of backer paper for here. So let me go through my scraps and see what I've got that I can cut out here. I found this in my scrap papers, and I think it's really, really pretty. It's leaves, but they look like hearts. And I think if I cut this, I can layer it behind this. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to set this over here. I'm going to cut again. Let's see if I can put it up the right side this time. So I'm going to cut this. Three and a quarter by 5.5, or by 5 1/4. I want it to be a little bit shorter because there's seams. So just about there should do. I'll take that little wee bit off. So I've got that, and then this one, I am just going to cut it down to 3 inches, just like that, so I can layer it on top. And I need to round my corners. So I round my corners, and I'll show you how and why. So I'm tucking them in here, and this is a rounded corner right here. So I want to round the bottom left-hand corner of both of these. I'll do them both together. Why not? And the top right-hand corner of both of these, just because I think it looks nicer up here. So then I can just stick this behind here like that, and it fits perfectly because I rounded this corner down here. I don't have to try to stuff it. And then this one, I'm just going to put in there and just let the dark pink peek out. I think I'm going to go this way because I like this silver leaf at the top better. Just let it stick out just a hair like that. And then I have my notes. I can put my credit card in here, and I'm all set up. So let's take a little peek at how it ended up. So I open it up, and I have my functional items here. I'd love to decorate this with a ton of stuff, but in all actuality, that doesn't make this functional. And this is my wallet. So that, the things that I use the most right here. And then I have my calendar. Then I have my wallet. Isn't this gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. And I know it's not the right colors for in here, but it's romantic, it's feminine, and it goes, you know, doesn't take away from the pink, and the pink doesn't take away from this. So that's fine. I can use it. Then on the back side, because I used the florals here, I have mostly just the gold script here, and then that goes fine with this. So this is my little list of things. It's basically lists in this little book. Notes to myself of things, ideas that I have when I'm out, and things that I might want to pick up. And then I have my little quotes book, which I like having with me as well. Loving that. And then at the back, of course, I have my stamps, my checks, and my gift cards, and my pen. And those are all the things that I pretty much need when I'm out and about. Of course, I've got all my driving information, my credit cards, my change, my cash. Everything's inside the wallet insert, so that works. So that's everything. So I'm done. I've flipped over from the blue one for January to the pink one for February and the month of romance. So love it. Absolutely love it. And this just gets tossed in my bag and goes everywhere with me. So if you like this video and you like to see how I set this up and how I use it, give this a thumbs up, please. It helps YouTube notice my channel a little bit more, and they'll put it in more people's feeds that way. And by all means, if you're not a subscriber already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get back to more of the basics of what my crafty den was when I first started, and do more of my journaling, my paper crafting, and my planning. So I'll still throw in a few DIYs and things like that, but for now I'm focusing mostly on the paper related items. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and until the next one, bye-bye.